Splashing YouTube, this is the PS 101, and welcome back to Lucid9 Blind. In the last episode, guys, we snuck into school, the academy actually, found out that the three students' disappearance have nothing in common with each other, and oh yeah, apparently there's a stunt that Shigeru did, and it's gotten the secretary of the school to call back on her little investigation party, which is a bunch of our friends, which we had to call for Shigeru's unknown pronunciations or whatever. So anyways, guys, if you guys would be so nice to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below, you might get yourself a shout out in the next episode down below the video. So anyways, guys, as further ado, enough stalling, let's continue. Shigeru hovers around the hallway before blasting into classroom 2B, hands sweeping in an overly extravagant gesture. Stop the presses. His eyes light up with the display of histronics. She barges in right behind Shigeru, pointing dramatically into the distance. We have arrived. All eyes laid on the particular site. I try to stick to the shadow before I'm dragged into their insane antics. What kind of backup plan is this? Who are you? The question is not who am I, but rather who I am to you. Is that the same thing? Wrong. Or wrong. To you, I am superior. To you, I'm an omniscience. To you, I am your master. To you, I am the law. It's like they're like being Jesse and James. Okay. To you, we are the truth. What is this? The comedy duo? You know, if detective work doesn't work out for you, Shigeru, you could always become a comedian. Maybe it's some kind of advanced intimidation tactic. The teacher certainly looks frightened enough. Either that or concerned at their mental health. Really? Shigeru. Yes, guys, it's Team Rocket. Team Logic! Solving crimes at the speed of light! Surrender now. Okay, I can't control myself. Oh, that's right. Okay. That's Don't look at me. I don't know these people. Get back to your classes before I report you for truancy. Shigeru becomes very still, and her hands grow into fists. Here we go again. I am not another Encephalus catechumen. I don't know what that is. I am a legitimate freelance detective, 26 years of age, officially licensed, and I am here on the matters of extreme importance. The student's eyes swirl at her excessive large vocabulary. As a result, there is no resistance that Shigeru takes the podium, addressing the class students like a president at her inaugural address. Denizens of the city of Isame, your cooperation is required for its situation most dire. For more information, I refer to you our head of public relations, Iri Hiraki. Sir head Hiraki, who, a moment staring wordlessly at the podium, steps into the center of the classroom. Maybe despite her introverted tendency, she's a really good speaker. At the very least, she can't be worse than Shigeru. Are any of you murderers? Never mind. She could be worse than Shigeru. Way worse. What kind of question is that? Are we in trouble? They're wasting our time. Oh, desperate times call for desperate measures. I need to get us out of here before we're expelled for disruption. can I do? Ha! It seems that even a simple question has eluded their tiny brains. Try something different, Irie. Have you seen any strange events recently? I think we're witnessing a strange event right now. And someone speaks. Quickly, make your statement. Nothing. Nothing? I just, saw something outside. Of course, the old bait and switch trick. That'll get them to leave in a hurry. Outside, quick, after them. You are not a very, chase that cow. I don't know. What is the siren doing in the back? This game is all messed up. Anyways, at any bolt of the as they bolt into the hallway, Irie pulls out her phone and taps idly at the surface. The police siren is playing from its speaker. Quick, after them. She snappily walks away. Siren still resounding from her phone. All eyes fall on me. The teacher only folds his arms, staring at me with a single raised eyebrow. What was that all about? I better just make a run for it. Yes. I probably sprint out of the classroom, taking random turns until I finally feel safe. Well, I'm not sure where they went, but it's already time to rendezvous. I guess I'd better head to the roof. Yes, guys. Oh, that's actually a pretty scene. I like that. Anyways, within a few minutes, everyone gathered at the rooftop. I take stock of the unfortunates. Rui, Shigeru, and Irie seem disappointed. Yahiko and Elizabeth seem tired. Misaki, Ikari seem to be unchanged, and Masato seems like he's on the brink of death. Despite the idiocies of bureaucracy, it appears that the crucial piece of information did surface. That the students all disappeared even after curfew? Yes. You may elaborate further, Ishiyama. I glance around. No one else seems willing to talk. Not even Rui, who was excited to play detective. Well, basically, each of the students logged in at 11:30 curfew in their rooms. By all intents and purposes, that should have rendered them safe. Even if they're allowed to leave the dorm building, they have to stay on campus, and it's not like anyone else can get in with the security parameters around the building. So we have something strange on our hands, since they disappeared when they shouldn't have been able to. Well, as I decide our next course of action, I recommend that each of you obtain your desired nourishment. Dismissed. Where did a peach out of her backpack? Where? You know what? Where does she get these all the time? You are weird. The others have various places around the rooftop greenhouse, retrieving lunchboxes from their bags. I notice Yahiko slide into the bench next to Misaki. Elizabeth sits opposite of Shigeru alone. Akira whips out Aneta, Diana, Helenson. Oh yeah, her blanket. Anyways, and lays her on the floor. That when Rui and Masato attempt to sit on her, Akira gestures frantically at Rui. Oh. Yeah. Makes her way to me, extending a lunchbox with two hands. Hey, you didn't bring any food, right? I made extra. You can have it if you want. I made enough food to fill an extra lunch You made enough food to fill an extra lunchbox? I accidentally made a lot more than I expected, okay? Just take it. While I stare at the lunchbox, my mind racing ahead of me. Should I? I'd rather not hurt her feelings, but isn't accepting homemade food from someone synonymous with accepting their feelings? I glance at Akira for help, but she's pointedly looking away from us. Maybe she wants to give us privacy. Take it before my arms fall off, idiot. That's the break. That's the break for me. I'm comfortable enough to accept the lunchbox. Thanks. No problem. She suddenly dashes back to Annette, leaving me alone with the lunchbox. What's inside? Delicious eggs are neatly rolled and topped with seaweed, set in an aesthetic bouquet beside a bed of rice. The rice is shaped in a lantern decorated with lettuce, carrots, and cucumbers. Now I want rice. Jeez. It looks unbelievably delicious. Just when I'm about to dig in, some commotion catches my attention. So, what's like being in Lotus Modeling? Do you have an extravagant life with servants who wait on your beck and call? I wouldn't say extravagant, but it is fun. You see, you get to meet so many people, so many new people, visit so many new places, and try so many new things. It's a great experience. I would love that same thought, girl. I would love to adventure the world. That is my biggest dream. Besides, becoming a game designer, I want to travel the world. That is my dream, guys. Anyways, although it can be really demanding sometimes. Demanding? How? It's a competitive business, so it requires a lot of commitment. That's why I'm usually absent from school. That makes sense, and that is just like YouTubers. We're just as committed. Yeah, YouTubers are like models, apparently. That's awesome. And the school allows that? Surprisingly, my grades aren't being affected, so I suppose they don't see it as a problem. Do you think Lotus would have an opening for the great Yahiko Ikari? I highly doubt that his grades would allow him to work as a model. You are handsome, so I don't see why not. Ooh. Did you just call Yahiko handsome? I admit, he's not bad looking, but I didn't expect her to be so blunt about it. Yeah, you're right. Of course they wouldn't deny my impeccable charms. What's your number? I'll be sure to text you when I find something. I can only shake my head incredulously as they begin sharing contact. I dig into my free lunch, relishing the explosion of flavor in my mouth. Ruby's really improved at cooking. As I eat, I continue to examine my surroundings. The next group to catch my attention is Irie and Shigeru. Irie is munching on a peach. Was she eating that peach already? Shigeru, meanwhile, has propped her feet on a flower bed like a gangster. She appears to be eating some kind of sweet green milk. Shigeru? Yes. Is that enough? What? This? The green ball in her hand. More than enough. Their melon paste. Mochi. The root of immortality. What? There are no vegetables, no fruit, no protein. Well, yes, but it's not nutritious. Eat some veggies. If you insist, Irie. Trigger a smile at this. I'm surprised to by how open she is around Shigeru. Makes me wonder how they know each other. That's a good question. Not only that, but Shigeru actually listens to Irie. It seems like Irie's the only one who can put her in her place. Galloping goats? You don't mean to say? I do indeed. He's gone by now. Far behind the city limits and out of your scheming hands. And there go those two again. You misunderstand the meaning of omniscience. Omniscience, my dear Lady Bingham. Ha! As if you could beat true love. Oh no, I happen to know what your lover is hiding. Oh no. Oh no. I happen to know what your lover right here. She whips her fingers around my direction, but thankfully Masato stands like steps in front. Oh, me? Jumping jackals! I always thought that sort of thing only happened in dramas. Oh, jeez. That's a proper destiny-like moment, isn't it, really? Masato, my true lover? True love? Yeah, I don't think so. To take advantage, this is a challenge. Every muscle tenses competitive aggression as he steps between Rui and Akira, brandishing his imaginary sword. Come on, fight me, you big coward. Yeah, I'm here. I challenge you to a duel to the death. No, duel to the pain. I smell disaster afoot. The heck's a duel of pain? Twist your feet. Oh wow, they're both talking. I'm gonna have to do my best to sound like both of them. Here we go, let me try. Again, I need an Emmy for this. Anyways. First, your feet are cut off below the ankles, then your hands at the wrists, and then your eyes, and then your tongue. But that's only if I lose, right? Easy. Fight me, you crook cannery. On second thought, peace. You can be with your true love. She flees away to the sea, taking cover behind Shigeru. What are you doing? I'm hiding by the Alps. You're the Alps. Go away, I'm not the Alps. That's what the Alps always say. Leave. I can imagine this. You guys can't imagine it? I don't know why. Anyways. We rushes to Akira, wearily checking for any injuries. Elizabeth and nearly get to their feet. I freeze and Masato sprints at Shigeru. The heck was that about? I'm thinking. Don't disturb me when I'm thinking. You didn't have to shove her. She wouldn't have left otherwise. Jeez, a little harsh, I think. How do you know that, eh? I took a moment to analyze all of you when we first met, if you recall. You can't know someone by one look. Good point. You can if you possess at least one functional hemisphere of the brain. Don't talk like that, Shigeru. Guys, I'm fine. Let's just calm down. Now, this does nothing to stop the rising tension. Even I can't help but feel amped up. It's one thing for Shigeru to insult me, but another for her to insult one of my friends. Even if I insult him all the time. Even if I insult her all the time. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I know. Just let me be. I need to think. Ain't you gonna say you're sorry? I won't say I'm sorry for something I have no reason to be sorry for. Akira didn't even do anything to you. She had no awareness of the comfort of others. She completely disregarded Irie's feelings on the matter. isolated on Irie, who stares blankly at Peach. Come to think of it, Akira would have been right next to Irie. I didn't mean to make anyone uncomfortable. I thought you guys were lonely. Just because you may be lonely in an identical situation does not give you the right to push your opinion on others. I'm sorry. You did nothing wrong, Akira. Stop this, Shigeru. On the contrary, you two are the ones horsing around, dragging everyone into your comfortable scenario. Hey, ain't you the one making us investigate for you? He's got a point there, Shigeru. It's not nice. Okay, maybe she does have Asperger's, because I don't feel comfortable when people touch me. Although I don't go pushing people, I just say, can you not touch me? I don't like being touched. It's not that I have germ freak, it's just I cannot stand being touched. I feel uncomfortable. Anyways. I did nothing of the sort. Ishiyama was your register. That ain't no excuse. Stop being so single-minded and think for once. All you can do is brand together like sheep. Why don't you approach this from Irie's perspective? Scan looks at Irie, who stops munching on her peach. Imagine her like eating it, and she's like, huh? What'd I do? Well, you just put her on the spot, which would make her uncomfortable. Don't speak as if you know more than I. Maybe you're the stubborn one, huh? This degenerated just generating fast. What's surprising is that Elizabeth and Misaki aren't making a move. They're just sitting back, watching the display before them without emotion. Really, they value Shigeru too highly to fight back, which means I have to do it. Ruby, you may be saying this because you're still learning, but the world is detectives. No. What you did was unnecessary, Shigeru. Please don't tell me that this is real life. Don't you lecture me about what real life is or not. Shut up, all of you! Actually, go quiet. Akira, are you okay? Righter than rain, Cap. Slightly tremble in her voice, but I ignore it. I know no need to stir up any more trouble. Good. Shigeru, don't shove people. If she's making Irie uncomfortable. Irie? Were you uncomfortable? Okay, whatever. Akira, don't get so too close again. Shigeru, don't shove Akira again. Solved. But that's not fair to... Solved! That's it. Understood? Thankfully she nods some... Wow, jeez. Suddenly. Shigeru only straightens her glasses, and I'm pretty sure that she'll also behave herself. Presently, I notice Elizabeth and Misaki are looking at me with a tinge of respect. Well, at least someone's pleased with me. Guys, why don't we cool off a bit? Let's do something fun! Nobody seems to react, but somehow I can tell that they're all interested. Fighting was a way of sucking your dry. Maybe it could be better to redirect everyone's energy onto something else. Something where, if they end up fighting, at least they won't cause permanent emotional or physical scars. What do you suggest? Watching a movie. Watching a movie? Shake my head. We never get everyone to agree to the same movie. How about an amusement park? Amusement park? Yeah, there's a new high-tech one on the mall, by the mall. You know, the new Luminoscape attractions? I vaguely recall seeing something like that on the news. Luminoscape, the Mesa Corporation, of all things technical and media related, partnering with a handful of large amusement parks all over the country. Apparently they were going to revolutionize entertainment. Oh, those look amazing. Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm in. Elizabeth only shakes her head. As remarkable as it sounds, I must pass. I have other duties to attend to. I consider this for a moment. Should I let her go? She did try her best in the investigation, but the image of squealing Elizabeth on a top-level roller coaster is just too much to pass up. Elizabeth, do you know anything about coffee? Oh no! She then only returns looking. They only turn looks of confusion. She storms over, eagerly hissing through her teeth. Stop that! Then come with us. Give me one reason. Because you don't want anyone to know, to find out about your job. Ooh, give me another reason. Because you'd be alone if you stayed here, and that's kind of sad to me. I mean, at least he cares. Let's be honest here. Anyways, the thought comes before I can stop it. I quickly wave it away so it won't take root. And the last thing I need to find right now is to sympathize with Elizabeth. Because I'm so dashing. That isn't a good reason. You asked for a reason. That doesn't necessarily merit a good one. Jeez. Blimey. I simply can't believe you. I know I sound really terrible as a British accent, anyways. Fine. But who's paying? Okay, she follows suit. Second detective stares at us, comprehending. No, absolutely not. Why? I harbor no incentive to chaperoning and inordinately. I know what that word is, I just can't say it right for this moment. Okay, hold on. Inordinately extensive conglomerate of cognitively impaired juveniles to a venue whose solitary objective is the frivolous squandering of time. The insults only fuel me to think harder, and the amusement park won't be cheap. We need Shigeru to pay for us. The question is, what would make her? Oh, of course. It will be whatever's in the next... Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, we will find out. Okay. Oh, of course. If it has anything to do with the case, Shigeru will be there in the blink of an eye. Well... I wasn't going to mention this because it seems trivial at the time, but there was a minor lead from today. And you did not think to tell me sooner? Like I said, it felt too trivial for me to mention. Honestly, I don't really want to go to the park, but I feel like it might give us some important information. Well, what was the lead? Ad-libbing in front of a teacher is one thing, but alibiing, I guess that's alibiing. I don't know why I said wrong. Anyways, alibiing in front of Shigeru is a different matter entirely. I struggle to work past my sluggish brain for the answer. Well, there were some claims that the Yakuza might own the amusement park. It might give us a clue on how students are able to leave the campus after curfew. Wait, there's no reason for the Yakuza to be affiliated with the disappearance? Well, I would tie two controversial pieces of evidence from last week. Is she serious? Alright, amusement park? I shouldn't go. Remember. Okay. Don't think of it as such a manner. Very well. Shiyama, let us depart.
Really? And you're paying for everyone?
Oh yes. This is your future wages. I'm not even getting paid. It's the fourth time I've said this anyways. Hey, what's going on here?
Oh, Mr. Ryota!
Oh ho! As there wasn't a party enough, Mr. Ryota arrives on the scene, brandishing a ruler in his right hand. He stops short upon seeing our little group. Yup. Hey, Mr. Ryota! Why, if it isn't the J-Man! Sup, Mr. Ryota? Hey, gents and ladies. What the heck is going on up here? The third floor officers swore up and down that someone was getting murdered. I recall the decibel level of the recent argument and feel slightly guilty. Were we that loud? Loud enough that I'm supposed to give disturbance warning, apparently. I like this. He branches a pile of detention and notes threateningly. Everyone stiffens except Shigeru and me. Probably a bad sign. Oh no, please, Mr. Ryota. Whatever could be wrong, Miss Shiru. So, and with a lack of elegance, he flings the slips of papers over the roof. They rain down the shards of flapping pink to the school pool below. Listen, kids. You totally weren't here. The officers were totally just hallucinating. And I totally did not toss those detention slips into the pool. I love this teacher! Oh my goodness! I love him! Anyways, guys, I have to end this video up. In the next episode, guys, apparently we got ourselves off the hook here. Thank you, Mr. Ryota. So, guys, in the next episode of Lucid9 Blind. This is B5S 101. I'm bouncing out. Bye.